Holy shit, Scorpio. Holy shit, Scorpio. Woo! Jesus. What up, you guys? Empress of Duality here. For those of you that are new or might not know, my name is Brooke. Welcome to my channel. Welcome to the Love Vibe Tribe. My subscribers, my tribe, you know how much I love and appreciate you guys. It is because of you, each individual soul single-handedly being here with me on my journey, supporting me, inspiring me, blessing me with abundance to continue to be able to do what I am meant here to do, to serve you guys, to love you guys. And I just thank you from the bottom of my heart. I love you. So, with that being said, what up, Spirit? Let's fuck it up. Scorpio. This is going to be a general reading for the sign of Scorpio. And I'm a little flustered. It's getting hot in here. Like, whew. Like, you know how you feel when, like, your crush, like, you realize all of a sudden that your crush wants you just as bad as you want them? That feeling that kind of takes over your body. That's how I feel right now. It's just like your fantasy coming to life, your dream coming to life. You know, there's the lust for the lust of passion. That feeling, you know what I mean? Like when you're head over heels for someone, or head over heels in love with what you're doing, or in love with a person. That feeling that takes over, that's how it feels right now. I like it. It's like a little nervous, a little excited, a little bit overwhelmed, but like digging it because it's kind of sexy, it's kind of hot. Like that's how I feel. I fucking love it. I love Scorpio energy. So, that being said, y'all know well, if you're new, how these readings go is a lot of the times I meditate on Scorpio's energy and I channel some messages. And for those of you that might not know what channeling is, it's like tapping directly into spirit and letting spirit direct. It's like a direct message from spirit, okay? Or the higher selves of the beautiful souls that were drawn to this video, me just like sitting there with your higher self, and I'm like, so what's been good? And then they tell me and I write shit down, okay? So that's what we're going to start off with, the channeled messages for Scorpio, and it felt like a love letter. That's what it felt like. And like, I'm so turned on by it. Okay, like, I don't know. Like, you ever felt that kind of love? Where it's like, really true love, but it's also just fucking sexy at the same time. Yeah. I gotta let that go because I'm gonna have to excuse myself in a minute. Okay, Scorpio. Comment right on down. My fucking sacral chakras like right now. If there was ever a way I was to describe what unity consciousness feels like, what empowerment feels like, what twin flame union feels like, if I was ever to describe what it feels like in the body to be 100% neutral and balanced between your masculine and feminine energy, I would describe that as embodiment of being in love. And like making love. That's how I would describe it. It's like you're a walking, talking embodiment of sex. Like that's what the energy feels like in your body, in your energy. It's how you make other people feel. And there's a lot of distortions around sexual energy, but it's literally the manifestation of pure, untapped, infinite love and making love with everything that you come into contact with. That is true harmony on this planet. And that's what I'm feeling you guys are stepping into, or you guys are harnessing, just this making love with yourself, making love with other people, making love with your passions, making love with your twin. Is just like this beautiful, forceful, compassionate, compelling force of love, of sex, of pleasure. Ooh, God, it's so good. I don't want to bite my lip over here like, fuck, Scorpio. I'm gonna need for y'all to turn it down just a little bit. I ain't started Naked Tarot yet. We ain't going into the Naked Tarot yet, Spirit. It's getting hot in here. I gotta take this off. Y'all think I'm kidding, but Scorpio done got me like hot and bothered over here. Shit. That's better. Okay. Focus. Center. Scorpio. Let's get into the channeled messages. Let's get into the channeled messages. And like I said, this came off to me as I was channeling it from Spirit. It came off as a love letter from God, a love letter from Spirit, a love letter from your twin, if that's how you want to see it. To me, it felt like a love letter from God. Okay? So here we go. I'm going to read it because there ain't no way in hell Brooke can remember all this. So, Scorpio, you've had a hard life. You've lost and you've loved. You've crashed and you've burned. You've failed. You've fallen. You've hated yourself for some of the choices you've made at times. You've abused yourself. You've sold your soul to the devil at times just to make it through to another day. You've lit your life on fire and burned it all to the ground. You've burned relationships to the ground. You've picked up and moved, leaving everyone and everything you've ever known or loved behind you. You've never quite known where you fit in, or why you are the way that you are. You've struggled with addiction. You've struggled with romance. You've struggled with loving yourself. But that's what's most inspiring about you, is your ability to always return to love. Your ability to go through hell on earth, yet still be a force of the heavens. You know what else is unique about you, Scorpio? There are certain things that you've done, that you've been through, that nobody knows. Can't nobody keep a secret like a Scorpio. And at times, it's been hard carrying it all alone. That is, until you awakened to the presence that has always been there with you and already knows it all. You're special, Scorpio, because you don't need someone outside of you to know all your wrongdoings and tell you it's okay. You don't need someone to make you feel okay about the things you have done or the things that you have gone through. You left some things sacred between you and I, and it's been an absolute honor and gift to watch your journey unfold and your soul's growth. I love you, Scorpio. XOXO, God. That is just so beautiful. I mean, seriously, like, that is just That should feel good. That shit feels good. It reminds me of my relationship with Spirit, with God, you know? And what I've learned on my journey is that the relationship that I have with God is the relationship that I have with myself. Anyways, I ain't gonna go there. Should I go there? I'll go there a little bit. And what's funny is, you know, when people hear the word God, there's just so much distortion and lies and manipulation about the force of God, the God force that lives within us, you know? And when people hear the term God, some people like immediately just want to push it away because their God is based off a belief system that they inherited that wasn't necessarily true. So they kind of push it away because it's uncomfortable. It's off, right? And as I've built my relationship with myself, as I've accepted myself, as I have journeyed myself inside and out, my relationship with God is just really intimate at times, where it literally, he's my best friend, she's my best friend. I say he just because it's easier for me. My understanding of God is that it is the encompassing of all, right? Feminine, masculine, it's everything. It's spirit, right? But with my relationship with God, sometimes he's my friend. Sometimes he's my dad. Sometimes he's my mom. Sometimes he's my bittersweet truth, you know? Sometimes he makes me laugh. Sometimes he makes me cry, you know? Not that he makes me cry, but his presence gets me present with myself and the things that are going on internally, and I feel safe there, and I get to relieve myself. I get to release. He's everything to me. God is, you know? Sometimes, you know, he's my friend that I get to go play with like a little kid and I get to act a fool. Sometimes he's a disciplinarian. Sometimes he's like my partner. He's the love of my life, you know? He's my twin flame, you know? He's my best friend. He's my cousins, my sisters, my brothers. I see his presence in everything that I love. And sometimes when I'm with myself and I'm intimate with myself, and this space is open where I get to be intimate with the God force that lies within me, sometimes it does feel like I'm making love with God. It feels like I am having sex with God. The pleasure and the sensation that runs through my body when I tap into that love that is inside of me, that we label God, that's really just us, you know? But yeah. Anyways, let's get some cards. Scorpio. What the hell we gonna pull? What the hell am I supposed to pull after that, Spirit? Like, Brooke's got a show to put on, but you just stole the show, baby. So what? The show must continue. I'm in a good mood today. It's my daddy's birthday today. Happy birthday to my daddy. Gemini gang. This is my twin flames. The love of my life's birthday tomorrow. Happy birthday to you, baby. So let's do... I feel like I ain't got no cards that good. Anyways. messages do we have for Scorpio today, Spirit? What messages do we have for Scorpio? God, that was a beautiful message. The energy feels so good. I just want to stay right here. Let's just stay in this energy. It's something I've always looked forward to, too. We're like, you know, God, there's just so much shit on my journey, man. So much heartache, so much pain, so much hurt, so much fucking goddamn confused all the time. Don't know what's going on. And I always looked forward to the day where life was pleasurable, you know? And now, after practicing, bitch, I had to learn how to love myself, okay? I had to learn how to let my soul come through and guide me through my shadow. I had to learn how to love other people. You know, I had to learn how to let go of judgment. I had to learn how to stop punishing myself, beating myself up, shaming myself, feeling guilty, not feeling good enough, not feeling confident. And I just always looked forward to the day where, like, oh, I'm where I want to be. I am who I want to be. I am expressing. I am living it. I am embodying my soul. My soul's call. I am taking inspired action, you know, and pursuing my soul's calling, God's will. And after many failures, many letdowns, a lot of shade, a lot of darkness, a lot of deaths and rebirths. I swear to God, last year, I think I probably died like 18 times, bitch. Like, in a year, every month I was dying. Sometimes 2 times a month. Like, I swear to God, it was horrible at times, man. Like, and I was just so emotional. So many things that just were stored in my body. And I was getting present in my body, and, you know, finally going on that journey of the dark night of the soul and healing those things. And, like, finally, it feels like I've had a breakthrough where, like, oh, I can show up. Oh, I can love my life. Oh, I can have fear thrusted upon me, and I can still trust. I can still have faith. I can not feel good, and I can self-inspire because spirit is within me, inspiring me. You know, I can feel like I don't have energy, and I can call on my higher self to help me to fuck out. I can be sad, and I can honor that sadness. I can be angry, and I can channel that anger with love. You know what I'm saying? I can be burdened, but I can still show up and push through the obstacles. I don't shut myself down anymore, is basically what I'm saying. And it feels so good. And, like, I hope that I'm the confirmation for you. If you're in one of those times where it's just like the dark tunnel, ain't no fucking light, don't know how it's gonna work out, don't know if things will ever be good. That was me. But with practice, determination, commitment, taking the inspired action, it does happen. So let's see. Let me take a nap. I feel like I don't need these cards today. I feel like I'm forcing it. I'm gonna shuffle these motherfuckers. I don't know how many times. devotion. Come on, vibrations. You have raised your vibration. Ooh, it's lit as fuck. Now you gotta start trusting that. Signs. Some of you Scorpios, y'all gotta take that inspired action. You gotta, when the self-doubt comes in, I am capable, no matter what plans I commit to, I can always, wait, what is it? No matter what I commit to, no matter what plans I make, Spirit always shows up for me with more than enough energy to follow the fuck through, okay? Now it's just implementing it. All of these internal shifts, taking it from the divine feminine energy and expressing it through the masculine, taking the action, following through, staying devoted, committed. First start, baby. Yes, Scorpio. All right. For some of you, Scorpio, you ain't seen it yet. You ain't seen that shit that you've been manifesting in the ethers, that you've been doing spell work and fucking energy work, the things that you've been putting your energy into that some people don't know about at all. Those things that you've been building, the intention, the momentum, building the energy, constructing it in your mind. You ain't seen it yet. Maybe you haven't got the opportunity yet, or you haven't harnessed the opportunity yet. Don't worry, it's coming, baby. It's coming. Calm your little Scorpio horses right on down. I'm just turned on right now. Come on. The devil in the reverse, baby. The unbound soul. Unbound, baby. Alright, anything else? Overall energy? Like Scorpios that I'm talking to, baby, you've been there. You've been on a journey. Spirit has given you the tools, given you the resources, given you the people. I'm hearing for some of you Scorpios, you got used to either like a tight group of people or kind of being on your own with the vulnerable side of you. The challenge for you here is to take a chance on other people. Let them in. Let them see the vulnerable side of you. Let them see the weird side of you. For some of you, the feminine side of you. For whatever reason, for Scorpios, like, it's a feminine sign. But the depths of duality and shit that Scorpios dive into, the depths of the dark night of the souls that Scorpios dive into, we feel safer in our masculine energy because, like, to give you a reference, the feminine's like the one with the shield, masculine's the one with the sword. Our masculine energy is what protects us, right? And, you know, that could be a challenge for you, Scorpio, stepping into your feminine energy. And maybe for some of you, like, being girly, I don't know the word, being vulnerable, expressing your emotions, being willing to receive love, receive help from other people, receive friendship from other people's support. Because the feminine energy is all about receiving, right? allowing yourself to receive what is destined for you, destined connections, destined relationship, your soul brothers, your soul sisters. And that calls for you, Scorpio, to put your fucking guard down. Okay? Anything else? I can't make this shit up. I can't make shit up. Putting your guard down, taking a mask off, being vulnerable, showing your weaknesses, Scorpio, your perceived weaknesses that are actually your truest strengths once you embrace them. Dark night of the soul. Look at this. If this don't describe a Scorpio to a motherfucking T, I don't even know what does. I mean, seriously, how you gonna have this beautiful high vibrations card with a dark night of the soul? That's how we do. No said. That's Scorpio life, Scorpio gang right there. Gang. And commitment. Some of y'all got a boo thing around. Got your little twin flame around. Your divine counterpart, your soulmate. You gotta seize it, baby. It's meant for you. You gotta seize it. Anything else? But I can't make this shit up. I can't make this shit up. Crossroads and union. Both in the reverse. They gonna stay in reverse until you take that inspired action. Till you commit. Some of y'all are afraid of commitment, but it's what you want. Shadow. Don't let your shadow get in the way of your happy ending. Do we want to get any tarot cards? I do kind of want to see. Was it lazy? So some of you Scorpio, like, I don't know what it is, it's just a Scorpio thing that, like, we just vibe with ourselves. You know what I mean? Like, we just be feeling ourselves. And, like, very self-sufficient sometimes. But that also, like, sometimes makes us miss opportunities with other people because we just hold that space with ourselves. But I'm seeing here for you, Scorpio, that actually it's time to integrate the relationship that you build, and I'm seeing that it's time for you to really establish an empire with someone. It's that time. It is that time. But it's all on your clock, you know what I'm saying? So let's look at this. I don't know why it's in reverse. I don't like it. Let's take a look. Here's the thing, Scorpio. If you're going to give somebody a chance, the doubts, the insecurities, the worries, the fears, whatever this right here is, they be keeping you bound as fuck. When it comes to commitment, when it comes to taking action, when it comes to following your spirit, when it comes to getting this fresh start. Damn, what was I gonna say? You can't half-ass it. You have to commit. So all of those things, all of those shadow sides, all of those fears, all those insecurities, all of those doubts, once you commit, baby, that's it. It's a wrap. You gotta take all that shit even when it comes up and just, nope. I've already made my choice. Ego, sit the fuck down. You know what I'm saying? And that's where the devotion to your fresh start begins. And unraveling the deception of the ego at times, of the self-sabotage at times. You know, I've noticed that a lot of Scorpios carry the story that, like, they're a failure or they're afraid of failure. So they basically cop out before even trying because that feels safer. So what's this Crossroads card about? What can you tell me about the Crossroads card? Look, Scorpio. Y'all gotta stop. Oh, my car's on the floor, alright? Scorpio. Page of Wands in reverse. Knight of Swords in reverse. Three of Pentacles in reverse. Look, I can't make this shit up. Look at this card. Look what it says on the motherfucking card. Hold on, wait. Come on, camera. What's you doing? Anyways, it says teamwork. Teamwork, planning, and competence. Knight of Swords. Ambitious, action-oriented. I can't make this shit up, even if I wanted to. Page of Wands. Good news, curiosity, artistic. The only thing standing in your way, whichever is standing in the way for a Scorpio, is yourself. So again, once you make the choice, any thoughts that come up, any beliefs that come up, any emotions that come up that aren't in alignment with your goal, with what you want, with what your soul has chosen, with what your heart has chosen, with your passion, I mean, what? Being in love with your life. No. There's a point that we get to when we're doing shadow work and going through a dark night of the soul where it's not healing anymore, but it's mostly healed. The only thing, and most people maybe forget about this, is even when you've healed that spot within you that causes the self-sabotage, insecurity, unworthiness, lack of action, feeling like a failure, or not wanting to move forward because you're afraid of failure. Some of you maybe even be afraid of success, right? And the responsibility that that brings. But even when we've done our work, when we've gone back and we've healed, we've made peace with our past, we've found peace within, the part that a lot of people forget about is the psyche, the conditioned brain waves, the neuro pathways, the cycled ways of being that you have stood in for so long. Even after you've healed internally, the psyche takes a little bit longer to shift. It's practice, it's repetition, it's devotion, you know, and just every day tweaking those neural pathways, tweaking your belief systems, tweaking and shifting your perspective to be in alignment, to inspire, to motivate. And that's where I'm seeing that you are, Scorpio, is the last part of aligning with this union, of aligning with your soul sisters, your soul brothers, your soul family, your tribe. The last little part, the union within you, the union with your twin flame, the union with your divine counterpart, baby. The last little part is the psyche, the mind, not letting it psych you out, not being bound by the ego's will, but integrating, practicing, standing in and embodying the will of God, the will of the higher self. That's what I got for you, Scorpio. That's it. Okay. Do we want a final message? I mean, I feel like that's... There it is, Scorpio. Okay, we'll get one of these. Final message for Scorpio. Clear and shield your energy. You're stepping into a vibration that is of a sacred frequency of unity consciousness, you know, and to protect that energy because it is sacred. It is God, it's the God force, you know, it's heaven on earth and being the embodiment of spirit and working from that place. To clear and shield and protect that sacredness, it takes self-respect. It takes self-loving boundaries with other people and with yourself, with that ego, with that shadow, boundaries of self-love, self-respect, honesty, integrity, vulnerability, having those intimate, vulnerable conversations with people and saying the things that are inside of you, actually voicing it. Sometimes people need to hear it, you know. Positive change. The power of joy. Shift that mind, Scorpio. Shift that psyche, baby. You good and all in the underworld, in the shadow realms, the darkness within the darkness, baby. You got that. And now you gotta play in the 3D. You gotta play in the masculine energy, the mind space, harmonizing the mind with spirit. And taking inspired action. Stay focused, okay? That devotion is your key. Yoga. So, a way to integrate trust in the divine masculine energy and a way to harmonize and practice standing in the vibrational frequency of unity consciousness is to practice with the body. The body holds ancient wisdom within the bloods, within the cellular structure of your being, and your body will guide you. So doing some yoga could be a good practice to integrating your masculine and feminine energy to flow as one. So it's almost like going to doing yoga, but not even having any structure, allowing spirit and your divine feminine energy to guide your masculine energy on how to move your body, on what needs to be done. Maybe even some dance, you feel me? Okay, like just letting your body guide you, letting your feminine energy guide your masculine energy on how to move your body. It's a good practice. It's fucking hot in here. Retreat into nature and priorities. Work your magic, Scorpio. That's it. Here we go. That's what I got for you, beautiful, badass motherfucking Scorpios. Okay. If these messages resonated for you, please drop a like. Really helps out the channel. If you would like to book a personal reading with me, you can visit my website, empireofneutrality.com. I have personal readings on sale for a limited time for $40. Okay? So if I can assist you, I would love to assist you on your journey. And with that being said, there you go, Scorpio. I love you guys. And Empress of Duality out.